Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, everyone. Good. Okay. Hello, everyone joining this evening. Forgive me, I'm doing a thing. I'm also live on Twitch now too, so I'm trying to get all that. Aha! Beautiful. Okay, that'll work. So go here. Go back to chat. Is this how I pull it up here? Chat. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. Hello, everyone. Sorry, but I'm trying to do 3 things at once here. Get this all figured out. Let's see. So backslash mod VA. Did that work? No. Question: how would you make a chicken to a large? Actually, I think somebody's already done that. Hey, cool. Okay, so let's see here. Stream manager. Yeah, I'm sorry if this is my first time going live on TikTok, folks. So this is going to be interesting. Trying to get all the little hiccups taken care of. Come on. No. So yeah, I'm over on Twitch now too. So yay! Come on, how? I'm still learning. Okay. Alrighty then. Is it info? No. Okay. You know what? We will deal with things as they pop up. Hey, everybody. Hello, adventurers. All right. Yeah, I like it too. This is really cool. So yeah. Hey, calligraphy. Hello. I'm doing great. We're just trying everything set up. I'm over on Twitch now too. Southern D&D, exact same thing as here. So, yeah. Hey, thank you. Appreciate the follow. Wow, it's like 3 follows at once. Thank you guys so much. Wizard King. I've never played Artificer. It's a newer class. I've never played it. I don't hate them though. I think they're real cool. By the way, we're going to be painting a Rexy this evening. Rawr. So yeah, if you don't want to watch me here on TikTok, head over to Twitch. What's up? Yeah, I've got Twitch. I've got YouTube up now. So yeah, let's see how this all pans out. So, how's everyone this evening? Okay, let me get my gloves on so we don't get paint everywhere. Okay. Unfortunately, I have all my Army Painter stuff packed up. Game store nearby is doing a big painting thing this weekend. Beholder, no, that's just Karn Liberated. He's fine. He's all good. But there's a painting, little painting get together at a game store nearby. So I've got all my Army Painters packed up in my my custom painter's box a buddy made for me. I have to show that to y'all eventually. So right now I'm going to be using my Citadels and a few of the WizKids paint on Twitch. Can you guys hear me? Hey, Risa, hello. Can you hear me okay? The sound quality good? I'm still getting everything figured out and what I need and what I don't need kind of stuff. Hey, I appreciate it. I take that love and I send it right back at you. Thank you so much. But yeah, Vakaraj, how's the sound level? Too high, too low? How's it sound? Got the little picture within picture. Funky Dirk, welcome, hello. I'm nervous and excited. I'm on Twitch finally, guys. Only been a year. Hey, thank y'all for the follows. I appreciate it. Oh, likes coming in. Thank y'all so much. Yes, Twitch is something real good. Perfect. Okay. So, tonight's miniature. Tonight we'll be having a selection of Tyrannosaurus Rex. Although I have something kind of cool planned. I painted one already, which is the base green and the brown underbelly. Which, if you'd like to see that, you can go check over at the Hive of Macomb, Mississippi. I've got that one's on display over there. But this evening, I have a really cool idea. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'm going to go with this. It's kind of like it's got a gray, and hang on Twitch, I'll let you guys see as well. Don't know if that camera will pick that up. Whoop. I swear I know what I'm doing, folks. I'm nervous. Give me a moment. I'm sorry. That was 7. Okay. But yeah, it's kind of he's got like a grayish underbelly and then a blue and yellow striped on the back. I like that. Just kind of gives a little bit more personality. You're from the Mobile area. Actually, I'm not far from Mobile. I'm on the Mississippi Gulf Coast area, about an hour and a half from the Gulf Coast. About a 2-3 hour drive from Mobile. It's not that far. Okay, so the thing is, dinosaurs were living creatures. So they didn't have if you cut them, they bled, which means that they had a warm, gooey center. No, folks, I'm sorry. Okay, take 2. Dinosaurs were living creatures, which means that they were, according to now theories, they were warm-blooded. Which, hey, Florida, how you doing? We are painting a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Met you at Gamers and Geeks, I believe. Just popped up on my... Hey! Yeah, I know where Gamers and Geeks is. Yeah, I've been there once or twice. So the plan is we're going to use like a... probably either a warm pink or warm flesh color to give an actual base coat. And then we're going to go over that with gray and then the blue and yellow. And the plan is that'll give more of a lifelike tone to it. And then we'll use a sepia wash to give more of a flesh tone. So that's the plan. All right, let's get to it. So found signs, early dino egg eating. Biloxi. My pronouns are he and him. If you're feeling more theatrical, you may call me "Oh Captain, my Captain." For those of you of the more zealot faith, you may refer to me as thou and thine, but he and him are my pronouns. Thank you for asking. All right, let's get into this. So that is not what we want a base coat for. We want to do that second. We want a base coat first. So I think because we're going to be adding a lot of darker colors on top, I think we're going to want to go with a bright pink. So here we have Pixie Dust Pink. See if we can get a view of it. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Got to be careful because I think my microphone is very sensitive. Have to adjust that later. One moment. Let me see here. See if we can adjust a little bit. I'm going to turn down a little bit, folks. Okay. There we go. Cool. All right. Turn the sound down a little bit on that. All right. What do you think about... I like it. I like the lupine race. I think it's pretty cool. Having lycanthropy as an actual playable race. The one that's got me tickled pink, though, tickled pink, is the fact that the plasmoids are now an official race. Those are interesting. All the slime girl fantasies are about to come true for people. But yeah. So yeah, the plasmoids are really cool. They remind me, if you play Magic the Gathering, there's a character in there called Melik is it Paragon. He was a living weird. It's kind of this weird, like, ooze gel thing. They're really cool, though. Okay. Now we need the base coat brush. All right. A little bit of water to keep the brush. Thank you, Lydia. I appreciate that. Okay, a little bit of water on the brush to keep the paint nice and flowing, getting the cracks. It has taken me a long time to develop my sense of humor, and it's all based on the very sound theory of life. Why take life too seriously? You're not going to get out alive. So there's a lot of worry about the important things. Don't worry about the small things. Like right now, I'm painting a pink Tyrannosaurus Rex. I mean, come on. What's serious about that? So the slime race advantage on physical. I don't know. I have to wait for the book to come out. I don't know yet, but I'm looking forward to whatever it is. Let's see here. Yeah. So the plan is that this pink base coat will give everything a much warmer kind of tone when we put the darker colors on top of it. He's going to be a great T-Rex. It is pretty weird. Hello, Mr. Crab. Where's the formula, Crabs? Actually, that's something I do very well. This is Patrick. So yeah, hello. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. If you want to hop over to my Twitch stream, the wonderful Dungeon Master who ran the Spelljammer Academy for me and for several of us at the Hive, they are currently over there. Great person. It's Finreal from my Natural Ones games. Go talk to him. They're coming for you, Beck. Heard of Mind Goblin? I have not, Dovahkiin. I've not heard of a mind. I've heard of, what was it, Jeffrey's Kobolds, like the super smart kobolds that somebody homebrewed. Oh, right. Yes, so we are currently live now on TikTok, on Twitch, and on YouTube. We are painting a Tyrannosaurus. Okay, yeah, I noticed it's a lot of pink right now. So, but yeah, that's the plan. The light pink, I've got some like grays and darker colors is going to go over it. So the pink is made to give a kind of a flesh undertone to the grays and such. Professor, I have been a dungeon master a little over a decade now. We're probably going on 12 years. Quick, while he's restricted, any ideas for those arrows I'm hanging on your sugar? Oh, Lord. My Natural Ones are talking about game stuff. A dungeon master, so in the game Dungeons and Dragons, and in various other games, it has different names, but they're the individual who, like, basically will kind of keep the story going. They're the ones that tell the main story. They give rulings on things. They're the one who attempts to herd the cats. Simple as that. So why is the tree pink? He's not a tree, he's a dinosaur. I swear there's a reason it's turning into a... This is not Barney. Okay, now I want to get one of these and make it Barney. Nick483, this is a miniature painting. We're doing a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Right now, it looks like a big piece of bubble gum. Kind of. It's for Dungeons and Dragons. This is a miniature you can use to to take the place of various monsters and stuff. Oh yeah, it's nice. Painting like Greymon for no reasons. If I find another one, Finreal, I will definitely paint it up like Greymon for you. T-Rex. Yeah, it's for D&D. Okay. But yeah, like I said, so the pink is basically like, because humans, if you notice that no matter what skin tone we have, there's always a bit of a warmth to it, be it, for me, as a pink, could be a gold color, but there's always a warmth that seems to permeate underneath the skin. And so that's what this pink is for. It's D&D fun. Actually, it's great fun. I love Dungeons & Dragons. I have Have you ever painted a War? I have not painted Warhammer miniatures, but they're amazing. There's guys that do. I know guys that do Warhammer. They do War Machine. Great, great artists. I'm still nowhere near that caliber. Okay. So we are running out of the bubblegum color. It's fine. It's right here now. Get a little bit more of this pixie dust pink. Have you ever done Gunpla? I am not 100% spooky somber. What is Gunpla exactly? Hey, thank you, Calligraphy. Nice to have you back, by the way. Oh, Gundam models. When I was a kid, I would collect them and like do the ones that would just assemble. You'd have to paint them, but no, I've never painted the Gundam models. I've got a friend of mine that's into that though, and he's amazing at it. Okay, he's a great artist too. He actually is the one who helped design my logo. Played the game of Ark. I want to so bad. Every time I'm like in a game store, I keep forgetting to pick it up. I want to play that game so bad. It looks like so much fun. Sorry, cool. Okay. But yeah, I know it looks a little weird right now, folks, but it's all part of the plan. How do I think of new figure? Well, as I'm writing the various parts of the story, the various chapters, as I kind of looked. First of all, I look around to see what miniatures I have, and if I can work them into the story, I do. Otherwise, I'll go, okay, well, they're going to this part of the world, or this part of my world, and this, and this exists there. So what do I need? And from there, I'll kind of make a little short list. Thankfully, I'm very privileged with my job to do a lot of driving, and I'm often able to stop at various different game stores, so I can find the different miniatures pretty easily. I've only been able to find one Triceratops mini, though. That one I'm still trying to find more of. Let's see here. Sorndrin and Finrio are talking in the plotting against me in the chat for Twitch. But yeah, I'm also on Twitch now, and YouTube's going up as well. Hopefully this Sunday we will be streaming the Natural One game via Twitch as well as YouTube. I think I figured out what had happened. I think there was a setting on the camera I did not have set just right. Okay. So there is. I do have it ghostly. I do. In fact, I plan to watch it this evening. I usually cut out around 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. So here in about 2 hours, and then I'll pick up and watch Critical Role, and for about an hour or two, and go to bed and wake up for work in the morning. So yeah, currently, this is what he looks like. I love you. Okay, so he's not purple, he's pink, but the same logic applies. Okay, get around the rest of the head. It is 7:12 p.m. here. If you need military time, that's going to be 1912. I am. I'm looking forward to watching House of Dragons. I try to get into to Game of Thrones. Obviously Tyrion Lannister, great character. Love Peter Dinklage. And as I was watching it, you get to the very end. I'm not going to spoil anything. To be fair, you probably should know at this point. When the whole big change with a certain person's character's personality, I was just like, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to read what happens. But I'm looking forward to House of Dragons. I'm also looking forward to Rings of Power. That's another one I'm looking forward to. Okay. So that's the main body. And now we got to do a little bitty tail. And what would we be running? What would either myself or James be running, Finreal? Yeah, folks, if you want to jump over into Twitch, if you want to watch on a bigger screen, I've got my Twitch. I'm now on Twitch, Southern D&D, which I have to link that in my link tree. My craziest Nat 20 story. Well, it's not really natural 20. It's still was because it's for the system of GURPS. But it was the first real long-term game I was in. Me and the guy playing my cousin. We were the West Hills. My character's name was Ballangar West Hill. Think basically a paladin type character. Not really like the whole lawful good thing, but still basically sword and board. And we were at a place. It was taking place in the Pathfinder world. So we were at the land of the Norn Kings, very Viking-esque type place. We had just killed this massive creature, and they were having a banquet in our honor. Well, one of our reoccurring villains, a mind wraith, showed up. Guys, this is where I got this. I'll be honest, I stole Ebron from this game. It was so great. A mind wraith named Ebron showed up, inhabiting this body of a child. Well, the guy playing my cousin, Kieran Westhill, attacked first, missed, and the child hit him for a natural attack, for a critical success, almost killed him. Well, in GURPS, you have what's called a wild swing. You forgo all defenses, you get one attack with a massive minus, but if it hits, it does massive damage. And he rolled a critical success, a natural 20 in essence. The critical effect he got was decapitation, so cut the child's head off. Well, the dungeon master thought he had him, because, you're in this place of Vikings where everything's honorable and that. And he was talking about how, yada, 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 now they're going to be mad at you. To which, I'm being me, trying to be the good paladin kind of character, walked up and goes, I would like to pray for the soul of this child. And I rolled another natural 20. That was considered a divine intervention. The soul of the boy and of Ebron were pulled apart, and I resurrected the child. And that's where we got the saying, welcome to the offices of West Hill and West Hill. He takes them off, I put them back on. Recommended finding a beginner for D&D. A local game store is always the best bet. Always check out, see if you have a local game store that does Adventure League and that kind of stuff. If not, I have a Discord where we always chat about D&D, folks looking for games, that kind of stuff, and you're more than welcome there. Worm in the tree or exploding item that one moon drew. What are y'all talking about? I see purple worm in the tree. Exploding items on a natural... What are you... Oh, God, I'm scared. Okay. All right. So, I believe that is going to be perfect. What is it? The link should be in my link tree. If you go up and hit the little link tree, all my stuff's there. My Discord, my YouTube, Twitch will be up after this evening. My Patreon, if you're feeling generous. Which, yeah, I do have a Patreon up, by the way, folks. There are 3 tiers, a $1, $5, and $10 tier. And as various things start coming out and happening, I'll do more and more. But currently right now, no matter the tier, I'm going to start doing probably every 4 months, I'm going to do a giveaway of a miniature that I paint. It's going to be one of the large, these size miniatures, so you'll always get your money's worth. There are, in each tier, no matter the tier, you get an entry into it. The $1 tier gets you 1 entry, $5 gets you 2, $10 gets you 3 entries into it. And then after I paint the miniature, I'll put it on Instagram, put it on my Twitch, my TikTok, and the various social medias that I'm on. And then we'll do a massive giveaway, we'll do a big drawing for it, and I will ship it out to the patron. This is going to be a patrons only giveaway. Stuck in the words. No. Thank you. Hey, Look, man, I'm happy you found me. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I love sharing with people. My dream is to reach and let D&D can be so much fun. It speaks to those of us who grew up kind of disenfranchised, and now it's kind of becoming the popular thing. It's becoming a lot more cool, and a lot more people are being drawn to it, which is a good thing. And so yeah, I want to share with as many people as possible. These trees from our D&D. Oh right, yeah, the natural 20 where the purple worm turned into a giant tree in the Underdark. Yeah, I forgot about that one. D&D can be used. It should not take the place as therapy. If you need help, I always say, please, if you need help, seek it out. But D&D is a good place to relax. It does help. It does help a lot. Yes, I've seen people use D&D along with therapy, or their therapist will they'll talk about that kind of stuff. Yeah. That was for the natural 20 where Lucian of the Cleansing Stream, after rolling 3 nat 20s against a purple worm, which is instant death, because of who was following, a giant tree grew in the Underdark. Sean Wallace official. Just what you curious about, Sean? My life post to say. Okay. All right. So that should be dry by now. Yeah. Okay. Now this is where we're going to get to see if I knew what I was talking about the entire time, or if I was just talking out the backside of my rump. Comes to help people. Super cool. It is. How do you come up with the storyline? Well, the current storyline that they're playing, the natural ones, I've had for a while. A lot of times I'll read something, I'll see something, I'll hear something, and I'll go, that's an interesting concept, and from that I'll build up upon and you get a full storyline. Oh yes, I saw actually in our Playing with Advantage podcast, we were talking about that, and there I saw a graph where it said that thanks to like Critical Role, Stranger Things around that time period, interest in D&D went from a rating of 25 to 250. So yeah, the fact that it's more available, more people can see it, and it's more open to the public, the people realizing we're not so weird for playing it. Yeah, it's actually true, Makarish. I do know some. I have heard of therapists actually using D&D to work through things. Actually, a friend of mine, they're starting a business where they're going to use D&D as team building exercises for like corporations and that kind of things. It's really interesting what they're doing. Best thing they've seen. I have not. I'm sorry, Jason. I've got Twitch and everything going back and forth. Raiders of the Sea, of the Serpent Sea. That does sound fun. It's like a pirate Viking kind of thing. All right, so now okay. Vikings. Ooh. Oh no, Vikings. I have a friend of mine. He's writing his own supplement for 5e. That's Viking based. Actually, it's Elder Fenris, the dungeon master for Stigande, Scars of Midgard on YouTube. He's gonna be upset. He didn't know they stole his ideas. But no, I want that. That does sound really, really cool. All right, so now we want the orc skin. But yeah, that actually does sound cool. Okay. All right. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay. Kind of draw it out a little bit here. Beautiful, beautiful. People that don't play D&D, that's very true. Okay, so let's see if this is going to work. So the plan is, as you add this secondary layer, that the pink just kind of shows through and gives kind of a bright backdrop, essentially. Hey, Social Fun. Glad to have you on here. Gives kind of a warmth to it, makes it look like actual skin, not just, painted on plastic. At least, that's the hope. By the way, if you guys don't want to watch on your phones, I have my Twitch and my YouTube currently live. We do. Scott Wallace, every Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, we go live playing Dungeons and Dragons by Natural One's game on my Twitch, on my YouTube. I mean, on my TikTok, my YouTube, and soon to be on my Twitch. Discord link trees. Hey, nice. Yeah, Social Fun. I'm also live on YouTube and Twitch now too. It kind of was. You see a lot of people going live on Twitch for games and such, but you don't see a lot of people go live for like paintings or just talking about dungeon mastering and D&D, that kind of thing. So it's kind of what I wanted to do. This actually is doing just what I wanted it to. So it's kind of hard to make out, but if you look, you can see how that, yeah, it still has the gray, but underneath it there is a little bit of a pink hue that's kind of coming out. It looks more like flesh. Beautiful, beautiful. That is looking lovely. Hey, thank you, Butcher. Much love. Have it ghostly. Don't get ahead of me. I'm currently working on some Southern D&D merch. I've got shirt designs. I've got stickers, keychains. I'm currently getting some custom player journals made. Look to see there, Sean Wallace. It's just taking time. Eventually, I've got to finish getting my stuff. I'll have an LLC, have a website, and you will be able to get all the Southern D&D merch you can handle. And my dad has played 11. Nice! Mr. Midnight, Oklahoma. Hello, sir. I am from Mississippi. Have you given any thought on your next campaign you're going to DM, or no secrets yet? Well, the natural ones are nowhere near finished. But I may have already started writing for a kind of game that's a little bit more horror-esque. It'll take place in the part of my world that's very Transylvania meets Lovecraft country, that kind of place. But at the same time, I've also got ideas for one that takes place in the more jungle-like area of my world as well. I've got a notebook full of just like 1 or 2 sentence ideas. Do you have some gameplay? No, I do not. Hey guys, that is a great idea. Gameplay footage. Sean, thank you. That's a great idea, man. I never even thought about that. All right. Many times have it Ghost. Actually, the very first episode, the very first session of the Natural Ones, they couldn't find the what was making them smell like almonds. Flynn Wiltz, we are painting a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I know it's pink, but that's mainly just to kind of give a flesh tone to it underneath it. And then for those of us watching on those of you watching on TikTok, I'm also live on Twitch and YouTube currently as well. So Revenge, Disney themed D&D. Hey, that's actually a cool idea. Disney themed, kind of like what, like Kingdom Hearts, or kind of more of a specific Disney character. For a first time couple days, there's so much. Oh, thank you. Yes, there's so much depth to D&D. It's such a fun game. Oh Lord, Sorndren and Fenrir are making plans in the In the chat of my Twitch, folks. I'm in trouble. All right. Nothing else by showing me my future. Oh, you mean the Tabaxi miniature I picked up? Magically transported ancient. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start doing that though. Putting putting game footage on my TikTok. That's a great idea. I mean, I literally record every episode, so I can always just kind of go back and cut some footage. Back at free tomorrow. Ooh, 30 points of lightning damage. What hit her? An Alkin Artificer. I like that. Yeah, the character I had set for the spell gem was if I didn't play the Tortle Paladin was going to be an Alkin Barbarian. What miniature took the longest time to paint? That's probably going to be the Tarrasque miniature I painted for the Hive. That took like three or four of these sessions. So a couple of 2-3 hour paint sessions. And that thing was massive. If you wanted to really go out camera on board game in each player. I mean, every episode of the Natural Ones that we put on TikTok and we live stream is on YouTube right now. It is on my YouTube, so you can go watch them and catch up. The Tarrasque is the... Oh, I'm sorry. I've just been informed by Finreal that the Tarrasque is their personal miniature. It is just being lent to the Hive. Well, whatever it was, thank you for letting me paint. I had a lot of fun doing it. Okay. Man, this gray is looking good. Shut up to you. It was my... Thank you, Vakarish. I will remember that. All right. Hey, thanks for the likes. I appreciate it. My favorite Critical Role player, Travis Willingham, hands down. He is not only the perfect kind of player, he's an amazing ambassador, not just for Critical Role, but for nerddom as a whole. Because first of all, he doesn't look like your average nerd, but he is an amazing individual with a heart of gold. Sam's not bad. Sam's hit or miss with me. Like, there are some times I think Sam's okay. There are some times I'm like, Sam, really? No, stop. Like, when he was doing the Changeling for the Exandria Unlimited Calamity stuff, I thought it was amazing. It was great. At the beginning of the Mighty Nine, when he started with, he was a little goblin girl, I went, Sam, no, please don't. Talison's a good one. Yeah, I love Taliesin. Uh, Loved his progression with Percy. Uh, Molly was interesting. I'm sad we didn't get to see a lot of him, but the that's the dangers of blood hunters. And I'm interested to see where he takes Ashton. They look like a cool. They're a pretty cool character. Hey, Isaiah Hicks, welcome, welcome. But yeah, when he's taking himself seriously, Sam Riegel is a great actor and a great role player. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Ricardo. New Dino Mini. Give it a pink undercoat to kind of give it like a warm flesh coat. I'm going to do kind of a gray and like blue and yellow along its back. I kind of got a picture I'm going to mention after. Curtis Holmes, hello. Found you on TikTok. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Can't wait to pop. That's kind of why I picked up two of them. I heard you and Finnegan talking about polymorphing and having just one big kaiju fight. So I went ahead and picked up another one of these bad boys. Liam O'Brien is great. I loved him as Vaxil Dan. I'll be honest, I didn't get really into the Caleb stuff, but from what I understand was he was a great character. I know a lot of people think Caleb is probably his best character on Critical Role. Oh, that is Karn, the great creator. He is a artificial being from Magic the Gathering. One of two colorless planeswalkers. I did not 3D print this mini. No, I picked this one up at a game store in Louisiana. Yogurt Slinger. Hello there, fellow Slayer. Hello. Polymorph Battle would be awesome. Thank you, Killer B. I think it looks pretty cool too. That pink is a really nice base coat. Okay, I think, make sure, a little bit more there. Whoop, right there's the spot. That's on the feet. Hold your breath. All right. Not yet. He should. Well, I think he does. I just don't know if he has anything on there yet. Don't worry, folks. We'll make sure Montel gets a TikTok. All right. Okay. And then right there on the bottom of the arm. Montel is chaos. I'm sorry, well, Nathaniel now as he's known is chaos incarnate, and I think he would be a great personality for TikTok. Hello, evening. My plans for this evening is I've got this miniature. I've got a couple more if we can get to them. Probably stop here around 9 o'clock. I've got some Chinese food in the fridge. Going to sit back and enjoy tonight's episode of Critical Role. And then I am off to bed after that. Butcher726. Hey, welcome. Thanks, Butcher. Appreciate it. What sparked my love for D&D? Well, growing up, I loved reading. Loved books, loved fantasy. And after a bad introduction to D&D in college, I got introduced to role-playing games through a friend of mine with the game system of GURPS. Loved it. Fell in love with it. and then played various systems. And 5th edition came out, and I think it's probably one of the best editions. Very simple edition. I love it. Back for my D&D, my rules. Disney as a Disney Plus, it's usable. That means Deadpool is usable. I want to be careful about that. But yeah, originally it was a love of storytelling that sparked my interest in D&D and being a dungeon master. Oh, okay. So, welcome to the Potting Channel. When I was in college, I sat down at a table with some friends of mine and a guy that I really didn't know very well, and he was their dungeon master. I think we were playing 3. It was a 3 or 3.5. I think it was 3. And we made characters. I think I made like a dwarf cleric or a dwarf. I don't remember. I think it was a fight. Anyway, we were level 1. We took 2 steps outside of Waterdeep, and 3 trolls attacked us. And he was just taking such glee in the fact that we couldn't touch his characters, and the fact that we were so weak, and it just kind of turned me off for a while until that game store and all that happened, and it also showed me that there are bad people in this world as well as good people, and that no D&D is better than bad D&D. Okay. I believe this guy is covered. Hey, Live Laugh Game. Wow, tell Lisa I said thank you. Currently, I'm just painting my a future endeavor I plan to do is pick up a resin 3D printer, and I would love to start making my own minis and selling them. But as of right now, just painting. Currently working on a Tyrannosaurus Rex that a few moments ago was bright pink. Yeah, tell Lisa I said thanks. Love Lisa TTRPG. Great individual. She has an amazing free resource library. Or if I care now, if I have to. It went interesting. The combat went great. In fact, the combat was amazing. They just sat around and did nothing the entire time. Most of the bad guys just nat one themselves. The combat was great. A little bit of exposition, and it ended with Mr. Kieran taking a shot at a hostile target that had already surrendered to Rakara. But because only Rakara and Finriel speak Draconic, nobody else knew it. Though the throwing their hands up, the weapon down was kind of a hint. Would you ever rock? I mean, I do kind of have a mustache with a beard. Yeah, we're friends outside of D&D. Well, if you're scared you want to know what's going on, all of the lives we have done are up on my YouTube, so you feel free to go watch them. I usually do a quick rundown right before we get back into the current story, so just kind of an up to this point kind of thing. Please don't hate. Yeah, I was doing my best to channel Finn, and that sounded like a very Finn thing to say. Most intense battle for D&D? That would be when I was playing in the module and we faced down Tiamat. That was a hell of a fight. Okay. I believe we are just about done with the gray. All right. Okay, so wash this off. Hey, Blood Bowls, welcome, welcome. Halloween Sharon, welcome. Hello, hello, everyone. Thank you all for joining. If you'd rather not watch on your phone, I am currently live on Twitch and YouTube, both under Southern D&D. Blood Bowl Baz, hello, hello. Bunny Love, hello, welcome back. So, letting those dry for a moment, I'm going to take a sip of a nondescript soda. Cheers. Playing a bard. A bard, nice! Bards are fun. Okay, so we want blue. Blue, nice. How many sheets are you post about painting? Well, I'm glad you joined us. Like I said, if you don't want to look through your phone, I'm on YouTube and Twitch. The camera is not great. I'm working on getting a better camera, but it's pretty good for what I'm doing. I saw your character sheet. It looked great. Oh, the picture behind me, this is Karn, the great creator. He's a planeswalker from Magic the Gathering. One of my favorite characters. He is an artificial being. Bam Bam, I am in Mississippi. Yeah. Figured we'd change the scenery so I can do the live on Twitch and YouTube as well. Eventually, this is going to be like the place to do the streaming from. We get out a little cramped corner into kind of upgrading and stuff. Live. Oh, no one's near me. Oh, my shirt. Yes. So I love the shirt. It says, "Do not meddle in the affairs of dragons, for you are crunchy and taste good with ketchup." I got this shirt from the Hive. Great, one of my favorite shirts they make. But yeah, you are crunchy and taste good with ketchup. So, with the blue and the yellow. Yellow for the eyes as well. Okay. Located in Ohio. I was watching this thing. It was a video where this one young student swore that there was no such thing as a state called Ohio. Made me weep for our future. All right, so back to the painting. Okay, just wash more of that off. Have all these paints in my game shop across the street from me. Nice. Look, I'll admit it can become addicting. I love painting miniatures. It's very cathartic, very relaxing. I normally use Army Painter paints. But those are currently all packed up because this Saturday a game store nearby is doing a big painting expo. And I signed up to take part in that. It looks like a lot of fun. Let's see, I'm painting the T-Rex. I've got a dragon we're going to paint. I've got another creature that they faced this past Sunday that I need to paint. It's a second what I call the Void Hunter. It can be addictive, yeah. Though there are those who would, rather paint than go out and actually have fun. I've played Warhammer once. Never really. I haven't done any miniatures. They look cool. I do like their miniatures. Oh no, yeah. There's a that's a fan circulating. Sorry, I didn't realize that till now. You can see the shadow. Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, see, it's not glitching. See, it's just a fan. It's a shadow going. Oh, they're plotting, folks. I love anything that involves painting and crafting. This would be an addiction for me. Look, I have a plan to when I gotta get my entire rig and stuff set up. But I would love to do a live stream where me and a bunch of people, either here in person or over YouTube or over the interwebs, just paint. Be great. Hey, Karen, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy listening and watching. All right, so on to the next bit. Let's see if we can bring up that picture again. So, the picture we're going for here, you can see he's got that nice blue back with the yellow highlights. See, I don't know if you can see that very well. There we go, yeah. That is what we're trying to do. So, the majority of that tail is blue, so we'll go ahead and take care of that part. Yeah, paint part would be really, really cool. You can actually buy both of them yourself. Like, I've got some that were printed from the Hive, and as soon as I can, I would love to start like doing printed custom miniatures and painting them. And eventually, I'm going to have a store, so it becomes something I can sell. Have it ghostly. Look, it would be nice, but that's not my intention. My intention is just to do something. Look, if this could become my career, I'd love it. If somebody would want to make an animated series out of one of my weird, awful, off-the-wall games, it'd be great. But I've heard horror stories where people are like, well, we're going to be the next Critical Role. No, I don't want to be the next Critical Role. I want to be the first Southern D&D. That is the wrong brush. So a spot here I missed. Oh, okay. So I won't have a physical store. My store will be online. But my local game stores, they do have they have places for D&D, like the Hive. Elder Dragon is trying to get it set to where they can have multiple rooms. Yeah. No, I'm too lazy to open up an actual store. You're still painting some couple days ago. I try to paint every Thursday evening. All right, that's better. Okay. Okay. Meatball Molly, hello. Oh, Ludwig Lollipop, the Desert Dragon. Turned out great. It's currently on display at the other game store I go to, Elder Dragon Games and Pedal. I put some pictures up of it on my Instagram, my Twitter, and on my Facebook page. Yeah, it was a Desert Dragon. Actually, I enjoy Xbox. I have a Nintendo Switch. Funny enough, earlier today. I was playing Jurassic World, the park builder. But right now, and my buddy Funky Dirk will kind of laugh about this. I'm replaying Digimon Cyber Sleuths. Yes, Bunny, we play every Sunday, so we'll be there again. Xbox gang. All right, so let's get back to the dinosaur. I love this conversation, but you guys are distracting me. All right, so time for the dino. Let's get back to the dino. All right. So the picture, the majority of this tail, this upper part is blue. So we're going to go ahead and add that in first. We're excited to play. I love it. It is one of the highlights of my week. Hey, Yogurt, don't worry, man. I love questions. Gives me something to talk about. All right, so forgive me. Currently, we're going to be using, this is a Citadel base paint called Calidor Sky. Now, like I said, normally I use Army War Painter, but all that is currently packed up in a beautiful paint box that a buddy of mine makes. That in a minute, when I get this blue on its drum, I'm going to go grab that paint box, let you guys see it. It's great. I love it. No, Finn's still in quarantine. Aw. I got it, Finn. We'll get you a giant hamster wheel. We'll get you a giant hamster wheel, and yeah, you'll be great. You can play. We'll put your dice, everything in there, and that's how we'll do it. You will be a bubble person. Sweden, Ludwig, hey, welcome. Sweden, hello. Yeah, go get some sleep, man. Have a good one as well. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, Sweden, that's awesome. I love how technology has brought us all together as a species. It's made it so that you can meet and talk to people thousands of miles away. Lore, a wizard creates a hydra made of sirens. Ooh, that's interesting. Megan McNeil, the east coast of Canada. Hello, hello. Oh Lord, is that what's that Prince Edward Island? Is that anywhere near you? UK, hello, hello. Apparently, I do very well across the sea, across the ocean. Havoc Ghostly is also you. Wow. A lot of our neighbors from across the pond on this evening. Hello, guys. Hello. Funky Dirt. Them. Bubble them. Yeah. Karn the Great Creator. Look, if it happened one time with the Beatles, it's only a matter of time for I do it again, okay? I'm gonna have to get I guess I'm gonna have to get a passport and head over to England then. Currently with the heat. Oh, so you want to talk about heat waves? Okay. Um, how what's the temperature over there? Havoc. I actually know the quick conversion rate, so I can help for those of us who are behind the times here in America. So, what's the temperature? Mid 30s. Okay, so I believe that is the upper 80s, lower 90s here for us for the Americans. Um, Here in the South, where I'm at, the low today was about 92, which would be we're in the upper 30s. It gets into the 40s here easily during the summer. I will definitely come over to Ireland as well. It was 91 degrees. Really? But yeah, here in the South, it'll easily top 100 before noon with humidity into the upper 90s, and it is miserable. Used to cold, rainy weather. Yeah, look, this sometimes I, were it not for air conditioning, I don't think the South would exist. Okay, I like that. That's looking nice. Yeah, Bunny, it's really humid down here too. Oh, I love winter yogurt. Winter is my. I am built for the cold. Abby 92 joined. Welcome, Abby. Hello. But yeah, would definitely want to visit Ireland. Have to visit London. I want to go up into the Shire area, visit some of those places up there. Actually see real Nottinghamshire would be great. Don't have AC. Wow. Oh yeah. There it is. That blue to the tail I just added. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take that and come up to the top of the miniature here as well. All right. Matt MCG11, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Let's see here. Kind of use that to judge where it's going to start touching on each side. Beautiful, just like that. Okay, perfect. You live 20 minutes from Nottinghamshire. Dude, that's a ton of D&D inspiration. Yeah. I did not. That is a wall scroll that came from my local game store. Hang on, folks. I'm getting some. I got a little bit of paint water on my phone here. Let me kind of scrub it off real quick. Okay, but yeah, there's a wall hanger from my. Is that on my phone or is that on my wall? That's my phone. Okay, good. Hey, thanks for the rose. I appreciate it. Doncaster. Okay. Got some great names over there. Nottinghamshire, Doncaster. There's a place in my state called Alligator. Coffee. Then we got some that unless you're from here, you have no idea how to say. For those of you across the pond, there is a place here in Mississippi that is spelled, you know what, just so I don't, one second. Hey guys, we're going to mess with the people who actually speak English. Hey, Worcestershire. See, I know how to say that. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so this city is spelled Kosciusko. Hang on, folks, one second. There we go. Okay, but yeah, Kosciusko. That is the city of Kosciusko. Sounds Russian. I believe it's French, actually. Hey, Valley, welcome. Valley, I'm on Twitch now, too. Kosciusko, yeah. It's the city we love messing with people about. There is also an Egypt, Mississippi, a Philadelphia, Mississippi. What else do we have here? You have a place called Pass Christ. It's spelled like Pass Christian, but it's called Pass Christian. So we can apply for moderator? 1 second. Congratulations, you're a moderator. Thank you. Simple as that. Oh, hang on. I'm going to have to get a towel, paper towel. Hold on a second, folks. Oh. Got some paint water on my phone. Got to clean it off before it dries. Let y'all look at my collection of dragons over there while I'm doing this. There we go. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Try pronouncing my real name. Well, it looks like Christian. Or Christiane. Huzzah! You made the big leagues. Welcome to the big leagues. Kristen. Ah. Okay. Well, Yogurt, considering that when I first went into Twitch, I literally saw somebody that her entire Twitch was her taking a shower in a bikini. I think that kind of freedom. Don't worry, folks. I'm not going to be taking a shower in a bikini. Nobody wants to see that. I remember there was... We have a moon land, yeah. I remember for a while there on TikTok, there was this big... it was a big trend where they would read a book, but the entire time they're reading it, it sounds like they're basically having sex. It's like, really? This is what we have devolved to? Lovely. Yeah. Started playing in 2 weeks ago. My gut says, yeah, Dab and Dan. Congratulations, you're now one of us. One of us. One of us. One of... I'm sorry, I lost track of time there. What part of TikTok? It would just pop random stuff that would pop across on my... Because I'm part of Book Talk as well. Various authors and that kind of stuff. And, it would be reading. So I guess that's why it would pop up on my For You page. Look, y'all laugh. I have been offered money for feet pics before. At the time, I told them, no, thank you. Went back later, couldn't find them. Selling dirty. Albino White Snow, if I remember correctly, he offered me like $50. Told him I appreciate the offer, but no thank you. Now I'd probably take it. Yeah. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. Hey, congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with the Restream chat. Nice. Uh, Avrepta, well, yeah, tons of advice. Most of it you can just ignore. The best way to start is to start. But I have a Discord if you're looking for tips and that kind of stuff. Great people there. They love chatting about D&D. Occasionally you might find somebody looking to start a game somewhere. So yeah, go check out my Discord. Love to have you there. And also I have a podcast called Playing with Advantage where we discuss the various aspects of tabletop role-playing games. And we just did a couple of episodes talking about like how to get started in D&D, that kind of stuff, what to expect. Phenomena. I have so many Vine Blights. Do you play? You guys are my friends. If you guys want to play D&D, let's play D&D. Look, guys, without y'all, Southern D&D wouldn't exist. I started that TikTok a year ago just to make jokes and have fun, and it's blown up more than I could have even ever dreamed. You guys are my friends. Without you guys, I wouldn't even be close anywhere near where I'm at today. I mean, I'm on Twitch. Yeah, you should be able to sub on here as well. Yeah. If you would have asked me a year ago if I thought I'd have a Twitch and be quote unquote a professional dungeon master, I would have told you were crazy. And now here I am, literally painting miniatures, and it's great. I actually am planning, once I get a decent camera to film, to start doing basically essentially that D&D videos on YouTube, just D&D for newbies. I'm planning to get fellow dungeon masters that I know to kind of sit down and make the videos with me for various things. It is a good miniature for Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing, yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see here. This part at least is just about done. Beautiful. Okay. Got to call and come back to see feet comments. No. We were talking about like weird things we see on TikTok. I mentioned for a while there was a trend where people would be reading books, especially female people would be reading books, but the entire time they'd be moving, so it looked like they're having sex while reading. And then I mentioned that one time I got offered $50 for feet pics. There is a Southern D&D podcast. It's called Playing with Advantage. Oh, that's cool. Now that the camera's been going. Yeah. Hang on 1 second, folks. Could me roll back to Rock to the Dawn of Time. 1 second here. Aha, okay, cool. All right, so, Okay, I don't have the sub unlocked yet. Okay, all right, cool. But soon. All right, beautiful. Put you back there. Okay, good. Yeah, it was very weird. Look, I'm sorry, Yogurt. I go out walking after midnight and people think I'm a monster, okay? I can't help it that I have to, that my feet sunk the Titanic. I never heard of seeing. Really? I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's just what we do. We love people watching us be idiots. All right, so Let's go ahead and attach the tail to this guy and see what we're working with. Yeah. That's going to line up great. Beautiful. We don't want to attach it just yet, because when you put this one on, it's going to, this part here expands, so it keeps it locked in. Okay, so let's get over here to our beautiful. All right. Now, you can see here. So yeah, the blue all over the back. Now it's got more of a yellow here on the sides. So what my plan is, I'm going to go over and basically start at the bottom. See if you guys see a little bit better here. Start at the bottom of this, and then do like a hard yellow line, and then slowly come up. Basically, instead of going from the stripes down, start at the bottom, work the stripes up. Okay. For that, we need a smaller brush, though. See you in comments on Moto Talk. Back to the local cryptid. All right. So. Okay. All right. Okay. The way you win in D&D is to finish the story. If you're having fun, if you're enjoying the game, you're winning. There really isn't like a set how-to-win type thing. Sauron and Inferno from... Ooh, I remember that game. Okay, so let's see if this is going to work. So we're going to start here. Just kind of paint. Yeah, it can be this thing. Most of the stories, they usually weave together, and so you're not really it's multiple stories but within the same world. Hey, Trevor Chapman, hello. Okay. Well, Mr. Havoc, as soon as I get that merch, sir, I will let you know. I'd love to see you walking around Nottinghamshire in official Southern D&D merch. Yeah, you make your own characters, your own skill sets. You play them any way you see fit. And the job that I do is called the Dungeon Master, and I basically just tell the story. I tell the outline of the story. Savagely killing. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. What was that one? We will get the UK, and that is awesome. Started doing thirst traps and was cringe. How to lose D&D. Don't have fun, for your time is wasted. Very true, Finreal. That pretty much sums it up. If you're not enjoying it, you're not winning. So good. Yeah, usually around 8 o'clock, we'll take a break. Have to do this so I can see. Hello there, Diablo. We'll take a couple hours every couple hours. Around 8 o'clock, a couple hours in, we try to take a break and answer questions and talk to everybody. Okay. Now, this is where things get interesting. Yes, Finreal is over on Twitch. In previous games, you played with different groups. A lot of times, one or two people will be the same, but usually mostly it's a different group. Yeah, Finreal and Sorndrin are plotting against me over in the Twitch chat. I really don't ever. I mean, I don't really ever play a lot of games. But right now, no. It's just the Sunday game with the natural ones is the only one I stream. I wonder what Michael's doing. Yeah, I'm just trying to. I'm gonna lay. I'm basically. I'm drawing in the just the first kind of like lines and such. Then I'm gonna go through and just add more yellow and kind of brighten them all up. Okay. Little strokes across the top. I want to see the legend himself play. I appreciate it. Well, right now I'm only playing in one game. That is a Wild Beyond Witchlight game where I'm playing a half orc named Tro the Barbarian. Or Tro the Orc. Thickbone, hello, welcome. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to. Thank you. Okay. Have I used Valdis Spire? I have not. I grew up with DC, so I like them a little bit better. I've not used Valdis Spire of Secrets. Okay, now just kind of go in and brighten up this yellow. Actually, I wonder something. use the yellow as the base. And then put the blue down on top of it. We're going to test something. I'm going to do this entire side because I'm wondering if I put the yellow down first and then put that darker color on top of it. Yes, love Magic the Gathering. I actually built a commander deck that is a D&D campaign. It was really fun building. Okay, so my plan, what I'm doing here, folks, I have an odd plan. I'm going to take and basically paint the yellow as a secondary layer, and then we're going to go back over that with that blue, and then kind of spackle the blue on. I may have done that backwards to start with. Which ones? I had one viewer. Well, look, honestly, Bunny, I wasn't expecting. I was been happy to have one viewer, but you guys are great. You got all these people talking in my TikTok, on Twitch, on YouTube. But again, yeah, I've done live I've done live games over the internet on my Discord actually. Okay, so then the blue. Okay, yeah. So that's the cool thing about paint. You can play around with it. If you don't like it, you can just paint over it. So I'm doing a test on this side. You were painting Joe Exotic. Interesting. So, if you notice on this side, I went with the blue and did the yellow kind of coming up. So on this side, I'm going to start with the yellow, let it dry, and then we're going to add the blue on top of that and see what it looks like. I think that's mainly more what we're going for. Thankfully, this one, the tail part's easy. It's just a little bit of yellow right here, kind of up close to the top. And then just kind of sprinkled along the ridges. Various points. It is acrylics. Yeah, actually, this is acrylic paint, so it dries relatively fast. Usually, I'll paint one part, set it down, pick up the other part of the miniature, come back, and it's dry. But yeah, D&D actually works very well through streaming. We sometimes we'll have to Discord some in one of the natural ones or so. But you got all the different online tabletop simulators and such. Okay. Just like that. See, I actually prefer the ones that I can pour into my my wet palette and mix around. The pots are great, but if you're not careful, they'll actually get paint. You see how this part here is still open? They'll get paint in underneath that, and then it'll actually puddle up and it'll cause a big mess. So you have to kind of close it weird. Oh, there we go. That's better. But yeah. Okay, so. All right. Well, that finished drying. I'm going to get a nozzles all the way. Yes. How do I find a group to play with or DM? I think putting together. Missing poster. That's actually not a bad idea. Like, go to your local game store. I know a lot of people will put, like, searching for a game, that kind of stuff. That's a great idea, actually. My temporary DM has a group, so he can't keep me. But yeah, local game stores are usually the best place to start. Yeah. I like that idea. A wanted poster. That's great. Let's see here. Oh, cool. Batteries are turned off. Venture League's a great way, yes. Yogurt Slinger, the Kraken. That's true. The Kraken is also at the Hive. It is on display there for people to go look at. Going to take a sip from again, non-specific can of soda. Okay. So, go ahead and clean the paint off of these. We're in the South. Everything's Coke. Actually, Yogurt, it's odd. A lot of the younger generation, like I've had games where, the oldest person in there was like, aside from me, was like in their 20s. Again, with things like Critical Role, Stranger Things, a lot of this younger generation is really starting to get into it. Okay. So, just kind of here. Hey, Earl! Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen on TikTok, Earl Fem Builds, a god of Legos, is with us. Hey, Earl, how's it going, my friend? I caught the tail end of y'all's live play last night. It was quite fun. Just applied for my church. By the way, Earl, I'm on Twitch. I'm streaming on Twitch too now. Twitch and YouTube. I'm moving up in the world. Okay. I'm actually liking this version a little bit better. So, hey, look, as someone who is 33, you're only as dead as you feel. Oh, dude, look, I'm. Thank you. I'm glad people find me entertaining. Thank you. But you guys are awesome. I love watching it. Yes, the Lego legend himself. Okay. I actually think I like this way a little bit better. Yeah, so this side we have the yellow pulling up into the blue. I actually like this one just a little bit. I'm going to adjust it more. I like this one just a wee bit better. I did. That dice tower is great. I love that thing. Okay. So. Okay. Ooh. See. Little water on the brush. Look, I'm gonna be honest. My life has gotten a lot more interesting since I hit my 30s. Let's see. Ooh. Yes, as soon as that as soon as I can get a copy of it, I will. I'm gonna try to get the special cover as well. Oh, same, buddy, same. I know that feeling. Snap, crackle. Oh, okay. Ooh, I like that idea. Some of those get pretty tricky, though, my friend. Gotta be careful with that. But yeah, that'd be really cool. All the various monsters in the monster manual in Lego. That'd be really cool to see. Throwing your back out is very humbling. Yes, it is. Okay. I was like, oh no, what is happening? I'm just going down on the concrete floor. We've all been there, Finreal. Cold floor. No, no, I am not sacking off TikTok. I'm gonna do my best to have Twitch up and running. I would love. My plan is to stream on all of them: TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. You know, more platforms, more people can watch. Yeah, I'm like that better with the yellow and then kind of going in, filling in with the blue around it. So that's what I'm kind of going back over here and doing. I'm like, it's too bright, but I haven't put the wash on yet. Of course, it's supposed to be bright. Otherwise, when you put the wash on, you just lose everything. What's that thing on that black thing? Is it a dragon? Oh, no, no, no. Okay. That is a Spelljammer ship. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a dragon. That's a dragon. Didn't paint this one, bought it. Or that's a dragon. This is actually one of the Icon of the Realms dragons. These things are hard to find. Yeah, this is the Gargantuan Black Dragon. Would love to get. I'm trying to get the rest of these. They're just so hard to find. Bunny, you draw? That's awesome. We have an artist gallery in our artist place in my Discord. Would love to see that. It's a really big angry Sev. Let's see here. Yeah, gotta add the, gotta put it through the wash. All right. So has anybody watched Sandman yet? Would love to see some of your work, Bunny. Eric Stringfellows, hello, hello. I actually have the graphic novel that Gaiman wrote for Sandman, and so when I heard that that's what they were using, I was so happy. Love Sandman. It's great. One of my favorite comics. I think all the characters were done amazingly. Fiddler's Green, the actor for that was great. Excuse me. Yeah, it's that new one on Netflix. Okay. Let's go ahead and brighten these up. I have seen Obi-Wan. I liked it. I thought it was really cool. Love the big fight there in the end with him and Vader. I love the fact that he beat him in the high ground. That was great. The various like symbolisms in there, like how Obi Wan had given up because he thought he had failed Anakin, but then he found a new hope in Leia, so to speak. And then we got to see just how powerful of a Jedi Obi-Wan actually was. Okay. Love the whole thing there too. You didn't kill Anakin, I did. Yes, it was amazing. Well, okay, so there are rumors that the next Stranger Things is going to have another famous D&D villain. Um, the thought is that Eddie is going to come back as Strahd, or a Strahd-like character. He was killed by bats. He had the bat tattoo. Which I say, if that's the case, then that's going to make Chrissy the Irina character. However, at the end of it, with everything splitting open and the black stuff coming up, the smoke and everything, and the fact that Vecna said he felt a connection to spiders, uh, that is another thought that because Cass was the one who destroyed Vecna, yeah, the sort of Cass and all that. I think it could be Lolth. I think it could be the Spider Queen. Yeah, I felt like that was a needless death. I thought, I understand why, but I thought it wasn't. I thought they could have did a little bit better with that. I loved Ed. I thought Eddie was great, and that is just too good of a character for them to throw away or do nothing with. Okay. Yeah, we'll dig it a little bit boring. Though, look, I think the people that stole the show was Winona Ryder, her character. I forget that Murray was that, yeah, Murray, and then Jim's story, and the fact that like Murray's got all these conspiracy theories, and he's like, I can take them. I know karate. I'm a black belt. Like, no, you're not. And then he kicks ass. It is great. Like he became like, oh my god, all those things he said he can do, he wasn't lying. They were true. Okay, let's finally put you together. There we go. Just like that. Okay, so go ahead and hide that. You met oh, dude, that's awesome. Well, folks, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the blue. I don't like the yellow. Well, guess what? Cool thing about paints. Steve's always the babysitter, yeah. Okay. No, I don't like the yellow. We're gonna do something else with it. I like the blue. The blue is a cool tone. So what we may do then, yeah, definitely going to keep the blue. That's what I was. Well, I have an idea. I think the yellow was too bright for what I was trying to do with it. So what I'm going to do is instead choose a darker color. Kind of like almost give a highlight to the blue with it. Maybe a brown or a green or something. I think it'll look a little bit better. But that may have to wait till next week because it's almost 9 o'clock and I'm going to have to get off here in a few minutes. Orange, I like that. I like that idea. So what we'll do is we'll rebase the blue. Which I like this blue color. This is a very good blue color. This Cassador Sky. That's the great thing about paint. If you don't like it, if you think it doesn't look good, back up and try again. Let's bring this blue down a little bit on the side of the tail here. Give more. There we go. No, dinos are in D&D. Yeah. See, I like that blue is just too good of a base. I like the orange idea. I'm going to go with that. Let's just go ahead and cover up that yellow. Lessa Sheldrick, hello, hello. We are rebaselining a dinosaur. Yeah. Much better. I like that blue. I wonder. Okay. I've got this very bright orange here. Hey, look, we're nerds. We all thirst over fictional characters. Is what we do. Okay. And so instead of like a group like that, how about, where are you at here you are. Let's do some striping. Okay. Currently just 3 people watching on Twitch, but it's all right. Like I said, this is my first time. Wasn't expecting a lot of people over there. Watch your last slide. They got like 66 HP was. I mean, they are level 10. They're level 12 now, I think, so they can take a hit. Yeah, I love painting larger miniatures. I'm glad you enjoy it, and we will be back up again this Sunday, trying to see if Kieran's choice to shoot a surrendered enemy if you mention metal armor, so help me. That's awesome. I love my guys. The vibes they put off are great. We love what we do. We love laughing and just having a great time. And we love making a fool of ourselves for you guys. Very simple. Just kind of doing just a slight line pattern. Getting a little bit bigger with each one. That was a hell of a fight to my time breath. That's a shirt arm. Yes, a little short arm blue T-Rexy boy. Give him a little bit of orange to his, give him some orange stripes to him. To kind of give a little bit of color. That's the cool things, because we really don't know what they look like. Dinosaurs can be whatever color we want. Something very simple. All right, well, folks. We'll go after the tray. Nice. Well, folks, unfortunately, it is almost 9 o'clock. Familiars are great for casting at range. So I'm going to go ahead and start closing up for the evening. Not going to lie, I'm British and love syrup on bacon. Hey, look, nothing wrong with either of those things. Thank you guys so very, very much for joining me this evening. I know we didn't get far into I kind of restarted on this thing, but I like where it's going. I'm going to add some orange striations to it. I think it's going to be really cool when we're done with this. Yeah, thank you guys for joining me this evening. Very, very much. Loved having you around. If you were If you're not following me on YouTube and Twitch, head over there. Follow me there. I was on Twitch this evening. They have both a view of my face and of the miniature. I have a Patreon if you're feeling generous. Thank you all so much for the follows on here. This Sunday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, is my Natural Ones game. Patreon, I have Discord, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Wherever you want to look for me, I'll be there, folks. So yeah, thank you all so very, very much for tuning with me this Thursday night as we painted a T-Rex, then repainted him, now paint him again. So yeah, with that, I will see you guys Sunday, hopefully. Later, adventurers. And thanks to you guys on Twitch, on YouTube. I appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully, I'll be able to start doing this more. And this Sunday, we'll be going live on here as well. On Discord, I'll post my picture. I will check out your art on Discord, yeah. The more on Twitch, the sooner yes, I need the more follows and views I get, the sooner we can do that. All right. Later, guys. Thanks for stopping in.